Croeso I Bysgota Cymru. Welcome to Fishing in Wales.
So guys, Charlie Corkrum here, and I think you've guessed it.
Yes, we are at Bosherston Lily Ponds in search of those winter pike.
What can I say about this gorgeous venue? A man-made lake that was dammed in the early 1900s, and it presents around about 74 acres of water, plus over 50 pegs presented all the way around the venue, bringing plenty of character. As well as that, guys, we're going to be using different lures today. We're on the east side, there's a little bit of colour in the water, but as we venture down to the west, it's generally going to clear. So, without further ado, let's get to that first peg, let's check that clarity, and let's chase them pike. Okay guys, we're on the very first peg, and yeah, we got a little bit of colour here. It's not too bad, but what I want to do is use a coloured lure. I'm going to use a Rapala Otis curly tail. We're going to get a little bit of a rhythm going. I'm not sure how the pike are going to react, so I'm going to work to my left and gradually pull over to the right. So let's see what happens. It's a 40-gram lure, and pretty much it's quite shallow here. So on that instant connection with the water, it's an instant retrieve. Again, trying to find a little bit of a rhythm here to start things off. So guys, I've had about 10 or 11 casts here. The key to working a venue, especially this time of the year, is keep moving. Keep working them spots, as you don't know where the pike are going to be. So we're going to keep making our way to the west side of the lake. We've got a lot of pegs to work, and hopefully they're going to bring a little bit of action, guys. So guys, been here around about an hour, worked about, I believe this is the 7th peg by here, one nice swipe, but apart from that, pretty quiet. Fishing the shallow section of the venue by here, so I can't really get the lure down into them deeper spots, but as we venture around and approach Grassy Bridge, we're going to be coming up to some more deeper water, so I can mix up my lures, and hopefully guys, we get into a little bit of action there. As you can see, a lovely spot by here. 8-arch bridge in the distance, and it swings all the way around to my right. Just a quick change. I put the Rapala spoon bait on the Navo, the live perch, and we've had a follow right to the bank by here. Nice size as well, so it just shows sometimes that quick change can create a reaction. Hopefully he's still in the mood. So guys, we've just been using the Navo spoon. Bit of a reaction from one pike, a little bit of a follow, but we're coming to the end of the east corner of the lake. Grassy Bridge is just behind me, and for around about 250 yards we got quite a heavily weeded section. So I'm going to change onto the Rap V bladed jig equipped with the Kickman 5. It's a chatterbait, but it's a very good chatterbait. So yeah, let's see how we get on now. Hopefully by working this between the weeds, one pike's going to get it. So guys, we are into a fish. The Rap V bladed jig, is doing what it does best in this heavily weeded area. Just got to keep the tension on these fish because they are super lively. Feels quite a nice size. But it's all about keeping that tension on the hook. He may jump. Oh, it's only a jack, but nevertheless, he's engulfed that chatterbait. Oh. There we are. Perfect. In the net. Let's have a look at this fella then. So guys, let's have a look at this little jack. Super feisty. And again, on the mat is important for these fish. We want to catch these when they're a lot bigger. Get all the debris out. Let's have a little look at him. And just hold him top of the head, hands under there. Let him calm. And there we are, guys. A lovely little jack. I'd say probably around about 70 centimetres, 3-4 pound max. But nevertheless, in fantastic condition. You can see the colours on him. And what I want to do now is get him back in the water with no stress. There he is. And there he goes. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, there she is. Rap V bladed a jig again, sorry guys, with a Kickman. Again, just keep the tension on these fish, that single hook. Just gradually pull it. Oh. Got to be a little bit. Try and keep it away from the weeds, guys. Oh, it's only just hooked. Oh, get back. Ah. Get back. Yes. Ah. Just like a, not a bad size as well, guys. Let's have a look then. Pike of around about 6-7 pounds. Look at that, beautiful. And what I can say is that single hook on that Rap V bladed jig, just perfect. Unhooked, as I was pretty much netting him. Perfect, look at that. Okay guys, so have you enjoyed? Great bit of fishing there, wasn't it? Especially on that bend. Two lovely pike. But something I want to talk about now that's extremely important in this venue, and yeah, it's something that you need, and that is the correct setup with key essential items. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is the rod and the reel, of course. And for me, due to the venue being snaggy all the way round, I have a 50 to 110 gram rod It's the Kuma Ilios Air. It's 8'6", what for me is a nice height. There's a lot of trees here, so you want to keep that tip as low as possible. The reel as well works perfectly in sync. The Ilios SX 4000, a smooth reel, a strong reel, and of course the braid. The braid's important because you need that pulling power, guys. You're catching a lot of fish in them close quarters, in them margins, so you need that pulling power, because there's nothing worse than losing a fish, losing the lure, losing a couple of meters of line due to having a setup that isn't strong enough. So for me, a medium to heavy setup, 40 pound press blade, a leader, of course a titanium leader of around about 35 pounds is ideal. It's a must have coming here. As well as that, the net. The net is key. Long handle net here, as you've seen. Snags are in front of you. You need that reach as well as that, and as you can see, plenty of room in there to get a good size pike. Very important, guys. You don't want a short handle net. And to finish off with, guys, forceps, very important. Pike will engulf that lure. No stress with these, they're long enough, I can get down far, and of course when the pike is caught, it's all about having that mat as well. Get it on the mat, keep it wet, get that lure out and get the pike back. So that's everything, guys, everything you need to be in this venue. And for me, with the rod, the net, the forceps, and of course the mat, it's a great start to the morning. So guys, absolutely beautiful. To think Broadhaven Beach is 50 yards behind me, and now we're on a search for pike. It just shows how beautiful this venue really is, and we've still got a bit of time to fish as well. We got around about a mile of water. We're on the west side approaching, as far as you can see, and we're going to make our way all the way back to Glassy Bridge. So hopefully, guys, the pike are on the bite, and we're going to get some more to the net. Nice. So guys, as you can see, yeah, the water's a little bit deeper here. In fact, it's probably one of the deepest sections of the venue. So naturally, I need to let that Rat V bladed jig, equipped with the Kickman, I need to get it down to them low spots, and I don't really want to bring it in fast. I just want to bring that slow burn in, because these bigger pike are naturally going to be lurking the bottom, and it's all about catching their attention. So hopefully, guys, we have a little bit of action coming soon, as it does look really fishy, I must say. A little bit deeper here, and the water compared to the east side of the venue is clearing pretty quick. So natural presentation of the Otis now, with a little teardrop weight attached, as you can see, and I'm just going to work these pegs, work in the deeper sections, and hopefully, guys, we're going to get a little bit of action on that rod tip. So guys, the Otis does it. Let's see if this, oh, it's pretty strong. Oh, it's barely hooked though. But I gotta be quite aggressive. Oh, I don't want him going in them snags. Get back. Oh, he's in the snag. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Oh, he's off. In the snag. Never mind. Right then, let's get this down then, working the bottom. So guys, permits. Let's talk about permits and where to get them, most importantly. Stackpole Centre is the place where you pick up your permit, and the price for them is, for an adult, £10 for the day or £50 for the calendar season, what is a real bargain, I must say. With that, you will need your rod licence. It's important. No rod licence, no permit. So, a little bit talk about the venue now itself, and you may have noticed today some of the small bridges we walk across. Them bridges are unfishable. They're just right of way for people, as well as an 8-arch bridge. So, as well as that guys, one major factor is stick to your pegs. Do not create an own peg, respect the wildlife. It's a nature reserve, you've got to remember that as well. Bins, there's plenty of bins scattered around the venue. Any rubbish you see, please pick up. Keep the venue nice and tidy as it is. And as well as that, it is, for me, probably a venue that reacts better to spinning. There is also perching here and tench. And on that note, guys, I think that is it. We've been here around about 7 hours today, and it's been brilliant, hasn't it? It is a beautiful venue. Caught 2 fish. What more can I say? Lost a really good one. Had a couple of swipes, but at the end of the day, we had a great time.
Discover fishing in Wales.